Hi, Dr. Joe. Hi, geniuses. I'm Carolyn Mickelson, and I want to tell you my story. Hi, Dr. Joe. Hi, geniuses. One of the great things about getting cancer is you're filled with profound gratitude. And gratitude is a higher emotion, as Dr. Joe talks about. Did I say great things about cancer? Well, honestly, that's the only one. It's more like when people tell you that cancer is a gift because it makes you appreciate life. You might leave a stressful job or relationship or reassess what's important in life. This is all true. But to these people that say cancer is a gift, I say, please show me the return line. My story began 2.5 years ago. I had just auditioned and been accepted in 2 musicals. I was president of the board of the Oceanside Museum of Art, and I had been chosen to be a mover and shaker in San Diego, an award because of all the work I was doing in the community and helping to bring the cultural arts to Oceanside, changing the reputation of the city. I had been bloated and uncomfortable for a year. My doctor had put me on acid reflux medicine. Didn't help. Finally, my bioidentical doctor did a blood test called CA-125. I'd never heard of it. My results were elevated, and he called me to go see a gynecological oncologist. What? We all thought I was healthy, although stressed out a lot. So when I was scheduled for outpatient surgery, we thought, no big deal. So it was shocking that the surgery lasted 7 hours. When I awoke, the doctors had given me a complete hysterectomy, taken part of my colon, scraped my bladder, taken some lymph nodes. What? I had stage 3 ovarian cancer. The stats said I had a year to live. After my first chemo, I almost did die. I ended up in the hospital with my liver shutting down, 105 temperature, a seizure, and a blood transfusion. I was living in a hospital bed when my niece, Ophira Edu, one of the Astro twins, sent me a copy of You Are the Placebo. It rocked my world. Dr. Joe literally got me up off my hospital bed to travel to Vancouver for a progressive workshop. I could hardly travel to La Jolla, which was a 40-minute drive where my UCSD oncologist was. What I learned from Dr. Joe was my past didn't need to be my future. Epigenetics could overwrite my genes going haywire. I could change the course of my life. Praise God. 2.5 years later, I'm still alive. I've decided to write a book about my journey to help others identify ovarian cancer and avoid what I've been through. I've had 4 more harsh rounds of chemo and genetic testing, which really didn't help. Then 2 things happened to change my life. I discovered a new oncologist in Long Beach named Dr. Nagurney. He takes your cancer cells and tests them in petri dishes with chemo drugs to see which drugs will actually kill your cancer. Unlike my previous doc, who was just pulling drugs off the shelf according to protocol. This one doesn't work. Okay, let's try this one. Meanwhile, I was getting sicker. The second miracle was going to the advanced workshop in Carefree, Arizona. Again, a super feat for me, as sick as I was. My husband and I started meditating every day. Now, a normal CA blood test, CA-125 blood test, is below 34. Mine was elevated to 1,150. When we came back from Carefree, Arizona, it was at 585. More treatments with lots of side effects, but Dr. Joe helped me get through them. We meditate every day, and now my CA-125 is down to 161 in 5 months. I'm confident that by the time we go to Seattle for the follow-up workshop with Dr. Joe at the end of October, I will be cancer-free, or NED, no evidence of disease. I will publish my book and have a big celebratory party. Thank you, Dr. Joe. You saved my life. How could I ever express the gratitude that fills my heart, that makes me cry most days I listen to the meditation tapes, because they've given me so much hope. Miracles happen. I believe in the quantum world and know that I've chosen a new life of health, happiness, gratitude, and love.